Hi, this is 21 Times, and I'm going to play a couple of friendly games against Max Hernandez, who did an article for us last week. Okay, sending invite. He's got a fun deck that we're going to try out. I am sending Ray. So I am playing Rayquaza. I have not played Rayquaza in probably more than a week. I've been pretty outspoken about how I feel about GX Pokemon right now. So we're going to see what happens here. I know he is running some pre-rotation and some post-rotation cards. So I would like to go first. I probably should have declined, since I could either Tempest or, but that's fine. I'm not that worried about it. Just looking to have some fun here. So that's what this game's all about. This game's about having fun. If you're not having fun, you know, I don't know what to tell you. Alright, so definitely see some Counter Energy, some Dark Energy. We played one game right before this, so I do know what his deck is all about, but I'm going to save it as a surprise for you. And your surprise might be limited at this point. You might know what this is, maybe you don't. Yeah, definitely going to start with the Grass Energy. I would much rather play Cynthia than Copycat. Oh, nice. Good. Acro Bike. What else do I have? Yeah, definitely put the Cynthia in hand. Lightning Energy in the discard, so I know I have a Lightning Energy down there. Acro Bike. Ooh, definitely putting the Recycler in hand. And the Grass Energy in the discard. So I'm alright. I have 2 Grubbin on the bench, Rayquaza in the active, Supporter in hand, if I get a little bit lucky off of this Cynthia, maybe I'll even get to attack next turn. So my opponent starts with 2 Larvitar, he attaches 1 energy onto the active. What is this? I have no idea what this... Oh, so potentially he could paralyze me. Ooh. So yes, you could see he threw away a Counter Energy, and that might give you a clue, and that Voltorb on the bench there is definitely a dead giveaway for what he is playing. Oh, if I had an energy in hand, I could play Guzma, but nah. It's alright. I got time here. Charge Bug. Cynthia. Oh. Skitty. I put Skitty on the bench. I'm going to attach. Oops, yes, actually. I'm going to attach. Interesting that it's not letting me attach Lightning Energy. There we go. Onto Rayquaza. Putting the Wishful Baton on Rayquaza as well. So the downside to this Electrode, because I initially was like, well, no, this Electrode's not playable. You're giving up 2 prize cards. It'll never work. Blah, blah, blah. And then I started thinking about, okay, well, maybe it is. You get to attach 5 energy, and it's an ability, so you still do get to attack. But it's got to be 5 from the discard. So when I saw that if it were 5 from your deck, it'd be much more playable. But 5 energy from your discard. Ooh, he's putting down another one. Very interesting. Alright, so I'll KO him here. Unfortunately, Copycat isn't doing me much good here. I'm going to definitely test Copycat, but I am not a big believer in Copycat right now. Alright, so I got a nest ball out of my prizes. So he is not doing real well this game. Acro Bike. He only has 2 energy in his prizes. Gonna send him a little message. Not typing much because I am commenting. Alright, so this is the real danger. He's gonna now give me, put me down to 3 prize cards. Is he going to be able to attach 5 though? So there's the counter that X is 2. There we go. So he's going to hit me for 150, and the other side of the attack is if he discards a supporter, then he does 50 more, so he's got me. Which is fine. Unfortunately, I have to transfer all of these down onto Vikavolt, and Vikavolt only does 150. Very disappointing. Alright, so I'm going to nest ball, put down 1 Rayquaza, Rescue Stretcher, I have a Grass and a Lightning in the discard. So I am definitely going to use his ability. I'm going to attach Grass. Great. And a Lightning. Yes. Acro Bike. Definitely putting the rare candy in hand. And like I was saying, I love Copycat. Copycat is one of the greatest cards in the meta right now. Rare candy, and I now have 2 Vikavolt and now 160. So because I can only get 4. I got 4 more energy out. Give me total 6, which KOs. Okay, so I can retreat into Rayquaza. I can use the recycler to put 5 energy back in, and strong charge. I'm going to put the Grass down there, the Lightning there, but it's not really going to matter because with my other Vikavolt, I put both down there. All right. So that's good. And he obviously can't use his Electrode again. So I think I've got you. Yeah. So he's going to end me down to 2 cards, but it doesn't really matter at this point. All right, I'm going to ask him if he wants to try Gardevoir next. Because I actually had some good luck with Sylveon and Gardevoir the other day. Won like 4 straight matches with it. Alright, there's the Sycamore. He's using the new Sableye with that super cool ability that allows you to look at the top card of your deck and decide whether to discard it. And I thought maybe that might be useful in Ultra Necrozma, but I don't know if there's enough room on your bench. Alright, I don't even need to do anything here. He did beat me in the first game. I was playing Swampert, and I actually had Mudkip prized, and my Rescue Stretcher was prized, and he was smart enough to Guzma up like a Marshtomp that I had on the bench, and so I didn't have enough turn. I didn't have enough attackers to beat him. So you can see it's got a quick way of powering itself up. But I'm typing back to him. I remember Dark Integral Gaming at one point did a video on Tyranitar. So yeah, I need to attach, and then I just need to do okay, he wants me to hit him as hard as I can, so we'll get a little bit of fireworks here. Not a lot, but a little bit. $240. Yeah, I have hit well into the 300s with Rayquaza before, so. All right. Ready for game number 2. Ready. Ready. Sending invite now. There we go. So there's nothing real fancy about this Sylveon Gardevoir deck. I'm thinking about playing maybe Xerneas with lead, as it also could be a good starter, but I'm really trying to start with EVs, if at all possible. So I don't really have any non-GX attackers here. So I won the coin flip, and I will defer. Definitely want to defer whenever you have Sylveon GX. Oh, nice. Good start. I could have put the Eevee down as well. Obviously, if a Guzma deck could, use the Fairy Energy on either one. So, the downside for him with this deck is that, I basically need just a single Fairy Energy on Gardevoir to OHKO Tyranitar, and potentially I can use Plead GX to put 2 of his Tyranitar back into the deck. So, and he needs to hit 2 supporters to OHKO me with Tyranitar's attack. So that's a good start for him. Okay, so I am attaching the Fairy Energy. I will briefly look through my deck. I have all of my EVs, all of my routes, that's good. 3 Gardevoir, 1 Retrieval, 4. What am I missing here? The pads only, don't get 2 Rare Candy. Ace Roll, a Cynthia, Diantha, 4 DC, 9 Energy. Yeah, it's not bad. I'm definitely going to order pad to try to get a Nest Ball. I maybe should have Acro Bike instead of order pad. I do think that's better. Acro Bike is definitely going to get you something and isn't limited to just item cards. So, because I got candy in hand. Yeah, I can just Magical Ribbon, go grab another Routes, Guardy, and Max Potion just in case. Probably was a bad idea. I probably should have just grabbed 2 routes. Oh, really? No, I'm not being smart. I should have done Nest Balls. I should have grabbed Nest Balls to thin out the deck. Not thinking. Oh, is he going to have Rare Candy in hand? No, he shuffled it back into the deck. Okay. I was going to say, you got like two cards in hand, dude. Alright, let's see how many energy he got. Only 1, so he's not going to blow himself up yet. Yep, just going to beacon. I should grab DCE. I could have KO'd the Vulpix. I'm not playing well tonight. That was not very good. Alright, go Candy, Guardy, Cynthia. Okay, so I can still nest ball for routes. I can Secret Spring. One of them. Manually attach the other. And Fairy Wind. So obviously here, if he does Oko, my Sylveon, I'm KOing him. Okay, sorry about that. Sorry about that, got interrupted there for a second. Looks like it's his turn. Oh, he's gonna thrash me. What's the effect of this? Okay, cool. So I can manually attach, and then I can Secret Spring attach there. I'm just gonna Fairy Wind for 110. Taking my prize card, and I pass my turn to you. Alright, what's he got for damage for energy? Only 2 energy cards. He's got the big Tyranitar. Okay. So as it stands right now, he only KOs me if he gets, so if he gets a supporter, which he did, he got me. So yeah, that's right, I do have resistance, so he will need to have 2 supporters. And obviously this isn't easy. Alright, so I am definitely gonna get my other Sylveon. Because I'm kind of dead drawn here. But yeah, we'll Secret Spring onto that one, and then Infinite Force for, oh man, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oops. That wasn't the smartest thing I've done today. Not the dumbest thing, which is pretty sad. Actually, the dumbest thing I did today was I drove my car into work, which is odd because I normally take the bus, and then I took the bus home. So I had to actually drive back to work because there's no overnight parking in the lot that I parked in. So that was, but yeah, this is a close second for getting that Counter Energy. Only counts as a single energy when you both have the same amount of prize cards. Fortunately, he will not be able to attack me. Fortunately, you will not be able to attack this turn. So he's going to go for the paralysis. Nope. I could potentially plea. So it's a good question here. What do I do? Do I KO him? Because he'll be behind and then he can attack me. Do I Fairy Wind? I think I'm gonna Fairy Wind. Magical Ribbon. Yeah, I guess Magical Ribbon is my only choice. Okay, so I definitely need my other Candy, and then Guzma, and then DC. Because why plea him when I can just KO him? So he can only attach dark energy. That's something to remember. The counter energy are working, but he can only attach dark energy from the discard. Counter energy, when they're not attached, special energy like counter energy, rainbow energy, they don't count as dark energy unless they're attached to a Pokemon. When they're just in your deck or your discard, they don't count. They're colorless. But he still only has one in there, so. So I can definitely DCE here, and then, but again, he could OHKO me. So I think the same strategy. I think I just need to Guzma. Get Guzma. I'm really thinking about Plea GX though. Really thinking about that. But so I grab Curlia, Guzma, and why not? Just in case. So he is also down to 12 cards. and he has to discard 2 cards every time he attacks. So he may not have a way to recoup the resources that he needs. And he'll have to blow himself up and give me 2 prize cards. Oh. So that says to me that he probably has rare candy and Tyranitar in hand. Those prizes were not particularly helpful. Oh, wait, I could potentially just Guzma Lele. If I won't be able to get enough energy on it. Yeah. So this is an easy one here. Guzma, Tyranitar. And then Curlia. DCE. You know, actually, my Judge, if he goes too much further down, I can just play Judge and win the game. And then we'll Secret Spring. There. Because I potentially could, I don't know if I'll get Guzma again or not, but then we'll just Infinite Force. And Max says he thinks he's run out of supporters. I'm going to say, yeah. And you need to. Because he needs to discard 2 supporters. Yep, and he's got nothing left. So. Okay. How about Coco Launch Crow for number 3? So let's see if he wants to do Coco Launch Crow or not sure what else I really have available. Oh, okay. This will All right, now we're back with game 3 on this third game with this Tyranitar Electrode special. And we'll let him go first. We are both mulking. Oh, so this could be really good. Because I have Cosmog, Candy, and Timer, and an energy. I don't have to play anything. Alright, so there he's attached to, see, that's right, Sableye, yeah, that's right. I remember seeing this out of in my review. The attack on that isn't so bad, you know. Oh, but he's just did it to retreat. Great. And good. So I have a 75% chance of getting Solgaleo-GX next turn. So he already has a turn 2 Tyranitar, so that's not bad. Right, it is turn 3, right? Yep. I got Maggie. Great. Grab Solgaleo-GX. Attach the frying pan. I'm going to wait until after I soul burst. Okay, so yeah, I will attach the rest of them onto Magnemite as well. Why not? Yeah, the frying pan will definitely, because I don't think he's played any field blowers. I don't think he has any field blowers in his list, so the frying pan will definitely prevent him from OHKOing me. Question is, he's got plenty. Yeah, no, actually, we have the same amount of, I have to KO something of his first. So we will see what this Hala brings me with 7 cards. Alright, and he's giving me an extra 2 cards here. Yeah, I gotta say I'm not a super big fan of Electrode-GX here. Sorry, I'm just not a real big fan right now. Alright, so we put up the Mount Cornets, put down Cosmog, put down the Frying Pan, and I'm going to Hala. Okay, so I got another Magnemite, another Cosmog. I'm going to hold on. Yeah, let's go for a Magnezone while I can. Great. And yeah, we'll just go ahead and Sun Seal Strike. Now he will be able to attach energy if he can evolve, which it looks like he's going to. It looks like he's going to put that Rescue Stretcher, put the Tyranitar in his hand. He has Rare Candy. Oh, nope. Grabbing Lele. I don't know if he runs Vulcan or not. I don't know if he has. I don't think he does. He's going for N, okay. Not necessarily a bad strategy. So we'll see what I get here. Okay, not cool. I'll be able to attack with Magnezone next turn. Obviously, he's got to have a ton of energy in his discard, but he's not able to blow himself up yet. Isn't able to evolve yet. If I were able to knock out that Larvitar, that would be huge, because then he could not use Electrode again. Okay, so he's got an Ultra Ball. Yeah, so he must have Candy in hand. So he'll be able to attach to himself. Yep, good. So the question is if he's able to discard one supporter, then he OHKOs me. Smart, he discarded the energy. Oh, bummer. I got a bummer. And he even used Excavate beforehand, which is really smart, but I'm going to timer ball, see what I get. Oh, that's good. I can grab a Sableye and Cosmo. Yeah, we'll just go ahead and put him up there. And we'll grab 2 Metal Energy. And we'll attach to there. And we're just kind of hanging out. We got plenty of time. Now you get orders. Alright, so I got another Metal Energy here. I got another one on my discard too that I can pull up. And I'm just going to put him onto their Sableye. Sunstrail Strike. I'm not out of it yet though. The problem is I think that he's probably burned through too many of his resources. Not sure what he has for rare candy, but 2 of them are in there. A ton of energy down there. But he obviously can't use Electrode again. Yeah, Guzma obviously just doesn't do a whole lot of good against this deck. Oh, he's actually gonna... he said he's out of energy, so... Yeah, I thought he would get it. Definitely disappointing for him. Yes, he's mentioning how Field Blower would have been very good for him. Yeah. So I'm going to Sunseal Strike on Sableye, but and this one's about over. So yeah, I think what we're seeing here is that just Electrode's not bad, but the fact that it has to come out of the discard just makes it so yeah, I think it's just that it has to come out of the discard. So it's not a bad deck. It's not a bad idea. But so we're just going to attach. Oops, done. All right, we're going to. The frying pan's for sure fried me. All right, so, definitely not the greatest matches in the world. Unlucky for him. He did beat me in the first game when I played Swampert in the first game. So, but good matches. Not a bad idea. It's just I think we're seeing Electrode doesn't quite work here. So.